today's video we'll be doing a world tour to see what have changed over the last 500 days. And everything you see has been done in survival Minecraft. This is going to be a wild one, so sit back and relax. Alright, so this is the trading hall. I don't think we'll be removing this until we need more villagers and more space. But right now we have enough. And here we also have some more storage. We do have a lot of sugar boxes just with button flesh, which you will see the reason for that later. Why we have so much. So going out of here, you see we have the statue right here in the middle of it, where Technoblade is. It looks like a park, bro. Like we kind of made it like a park design, and Crisify, he made this entire thing by himself. Over here we got the iron farm that is absolutely fire. Like we have enough iron for decades, dude. We do not need any more. You see all these things right here. We have not emptied this out for months, and it's just because we have 10 shulkers just with iron blocks from this iron farm. So we do not need any more iron. And since the last time we also added this very cool staircase, I think has made an awesome touch. And over here you see we probably removed way more, like we have removed more of the mountain since the last time you guys saw this. But since the last time you guys saw this, I was actually a little hill here. We removed that for absolutely no reason. I don't really know why we did this. It's kind of random. But we do have a really cool cow farm here, which I don't think they've been bred in a while, but they make a bunch of food for us and everything. And some leather, which is pretty nice. Okay, now it's not night anymore and there's no phantom out after me. But right here we have the rail duper that actually generates like a lot of rails. And I was the one who made these two dupers. I don't know if Crisify actually made this one. I think he did, was. But this has been here ever since it got made. We have not moved this. Which, I'll be real, we probably will one day. This doesn't really look that cool, this thing. This was back when we still were using a lot of deep slate. We kind of moved on from that because it just looked horrible. So yeah, we're probably gonna move this and make more of these dupers. I have an idea where like we'll make a map art, like hundreds of blocks using carpets. That's my idea in my head. So if we ever need to do that, we gotta make more of these and of course move them a little bit, move them over to a little bit better spot, like up here or something. And right here we have our 3 farms. That used to be wheat and carrots, but now it's only potatoes, carrots, and potatoes. And oh yeah, before we also had potatoes here, but we just ended up doing them all with potatoes because that was the main food source we were using. Until recently, I have made this because I made a very good farm where we can get like a different food source, and carrots are more than that. But I'll show you guys that later in the video, but you'll understand once I show you the thing I made. Over here we have the super smelter, which is actually fire. You see all this baked potatoes, and I just gotta give a huge shout out to Crisify for making this and hooking it up. He spent a little bit of time on this, and all of us has used this, and it like cooks things really quickly. Like if I put in a stack of potatoes, it'll be done in like 1 minute. So it's really good. It's an awesome farm. I love it. Over here, I don't know who the hell made this. They were definitely Wilden. But here, down here, you see Dinnerone, and it's a pink sheep that Crisify found. I gotta say his name a lot today. But he found this pink sheep and named it Dinnerone. Ain't gonna lie, that's pretty cool. And finally, guys, we finally removed that one creeper farm that did not work at freaking all, and made an entirely new design over the correct biome this time. We figured out why it wasn't working. It was because it wasn't in the right biome. It wasn't over ocean biome. So that's why it didn't work. But we just didn't want to make the same design. So we just made a different design where we also got a bunch of other things. But yeah. But this old creeper farm, we would get, if we were really lucky, we would get 10 gunpowder per day. Yeah, that was pretty cooked. But now we're thriving. We have so much, we don't even know what to do. Here we have things to our skins. We were gonna make 3 skins, or maybe even 4 at that point. I don't remember. We've been more people on the server since the last time you guys saw us. Got abandoned because it was too big of a project. So it just got abandoned. Over here is where Krill is trying to make some cool things. It's been here for a few hundred days. He hasn't done yet, but he hopes he'll be done soon. And of course we will not be interviewing. We will be watching it be better and better. And you also have this other island over here, which I really do not know what is, but like I don't really know what this is gonna be, but I think it's something really fire. Over here I have also made this stag down. I don't remember if it was in the original video, but I think it was. We have this aquarium. All these fish, I don't even know how in the world they've survived out in the cold, but they're still here, and that's nice to see. And now it's time for the big boy. Over here is the temple. Over here we have all of our cool stuff, and still the Deep Slate Emerald, we still have that. We didn't lose it, luckily. Like, it has not been lost yet, because we don't know what we wanna make and what monument. But we do wanna make something for it. And then we have all of the gunpowder from the gunpowder farm, creeper farm, and also the mob farm, and all that other cool stuff. And oh yeah, since the last time we have also collected all of the cobblestone we mined in the mountain project. Oh my god, we have so much cobblestone. It's actually insane. It just filled to the brim of all the shulkers. We used almost like 2 double chests. That was kind of crazy. Wait, let's check what is behind here. Rayman noodles. Some crazy shit has been behind this sign. Over here, like, this is a duper, which is for some reason in the newest versions. I don't really know how it works, but it just gives us infinite tripwire hooks. It just gives us infinite of that. I don't know. I was the one who made this, and I didn't really believe in it. That's why it kind of looks a bit cooked. Yeah, we need to move this, but I didn't trust it, but it did work somehow. So yeah, we'll probably move that next time you guys see World Tour. And then you guys might be asking, oh my god, what is this? And well, guys, this is our main house. That we have changed house so many times. First, we had the original house, which has come up on the screen right here. And then after that, we were living kind of all over the place on the base. That was me while we were mining the mountain, and some time after when we made the temple and all that. Yeah, we didn't really have any place to sleep. I think I was sleeping in the storage room and they were sleeping on the technical plate. Yeah, we were all over the place. It didn't work. But now, we made this house. Where we all can sleep together, which is fire. You see, I have the Empire flag right here. They have whatever they have over here. We have an entire kitchen over here with a sink and a furnace and some barrels with some stuff in it. Yeah, and also the carpets, which some of them I made, some of them Christopher made, and some of them Krill made. And this is my fireplace, which I really am proud of because it just looks so cool. I will say one thing though. Over here you can open it, and Krill, for some reason, he jumped in here and died multiple times. I don't know why he did that, but yeah, you need to be careful around that. It's actually deadly. But over here we have the day 1000 shine or structure, and I made this. I'm just gonna say I made this entirely by myself. I'm pretty proud of it. I ain't gonna lie. I think it turned out pretty good. And Christopher have of course added some extra things because it didn't look as clean before. Now I think it looks way more clean. It was pretty cool. And over here we have our sugarcane farm, which I will say one thing. Christopher made this. He was really clutch with this farm because we needed sugarcane badly. After we removed our old sugarcane farms, we didn't have anything for. We were in serious need of sugarcane. So we made this farm, and if I turn it on right now, we will probably get it filled up again. Because you can see these 2 chests are filled. But what you gotta remember is this one was also filled before we decided to empty it out. So yeah, it's generated a lot. And over here we have the tree farm. And I ain't gonna lie guys, I'm scared to turn this on. And I have not touched this. Christopher is scared to let me touch it because I'm known for everything I touch, it goes wrong. So I'm not touching this farm, but he has used it for a few hours, and I'll just say one thing. we will never run out of wood ever again. So this is actually a fire farm, and over here we have the slime farm. I think it's pretty cool. We were also in a very serious need of slime balls because we needed to make this and all the other farms. So we decided to make this farm. I was the one who was out finding all these armadillos. It took so freaking long. If you guys watched my stream, you would know how long that took. Over here is a flower farm, which I for some reason can't get to freaking work with this dispenser. It's weird, bro. But I found out a way to do it. I can just go in the middle and just place a bunch of gold meal down. And the way it works is if you turn it on like this, it moves the ground. I don't get pushed around. And then if I just do this, I just start spamming my mouse, then I can set down bone meal and it will just break it instantly. Like all the flowers and everything. I think it's a pretty useful farm. I don't know, I made this within like 30 minutes. But guys, now it's time to show the farms that is not here. And the first farm I want to show is the creeper farm. Because I've been talking about that farm this entire video, and I haven't shown you guys it yet. So let me do that real quick. But yeah, as you see right here, we have our new creeper / mob farm. I honestly think it's pretty cool because you see, oh my god, someone has been AFK here since the last time I was. Oh my god, but we have so much gunpowder still, and this actually works, guys. Like, this farm is actually working, as you see. So we were very happy when this actually worked. And then we got the motivation boost to build like 5 farms after. But now it's time to show you guys the next farm, at the gold farm. Yeah, you heard me right. This is a gold farm, which I'll say very proudly I made with no mistakes. Yes, guys, I have actually changed. It's not like the freaking Cuba farm where everything went wrong. Here, I did everything without a single mistake. I am so proud of that. But let me show you guys how this farm actually works. I have one farm. I have one snowball. If I throw this in at one, it'll come over, and then I'll just hit them like this. And if you look in the chest, it starts getting filled in here. The extra layer I added under was something I added because, well, I ain't gonna lie, our storage up in this one double chest was actually so bad. So I just decided to add it, like, add this, which I think was really cool. Then I have all these shulker boxes right here for all the gold blocks and gold ingots and everything, and then the crafting table for all these golden carrots. See, I told you, those carrots I planted were useful. I told you. So that would be my new food source. I don't know if the others want to do the same, but that's mine at least. That's my new food source. Now let's move on to the end, guys. And our most important farm is in the end, and you guys will understand what I mean after you guys have seen it. We have the Enderman farm, which I think you already have seen from last time. But yeah, it works pretty well, and we get a lot of XP from it. We also had this last time, all these books and all of the lapis and everything. I also added an in chest filled with the sugar boxes, so we have extra storage. Now that we have freaking farms across all dimensions. But now let's go over to the other farm that we made earlier. That we made for not that long ago. So we gotta go through this end gate real quick and fly a few hundred blocks this way. Then you'll see the 1 point. This is a sugar farm. Yes, you heard me right. We actually went through and made an entire sugar farm. Guys, I ain't gonna lie, this took 5 hours just to freaking make. With all of our help combined, with trying to get these freaking shulkers in here, that took like an hour. It was actually horrible. But after we got both of the shulkers in here, it finally worked. And now we all have been AFK here, and bro, we don't need any more shulker shells. None of us stand AFK here because we have enough. We had an entire double chest that we have emptied and used. But if we ever need more shulkers, we can just stay AFK here for like a few hours, and then all of these chests will be filled up. So yeah, so this farm is very useful, and I'll actually say it's one of our most important farms. And I'm not gonna lie, Christify kinda carried that one, because I was just standing there watching until we had to move the shulker, the actual shulkers. But I was just standing there before because I was scared to touch anything to break it. Like if I was gonna break that thing, like if someone was gonna break that thing, it was gonna be me. So I didn't do anything until we had to move the shulkers. So he needs all the credit for that one, Christopher. Yeah, that was it for this world tour. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then smash that like and sub button, and peace.